I can't wait. I hate when I do that. Oh well. Let's just see. I hate when people do shit like that. That pisses me off. But we're not even gonna worry about that, dog. 'Cause I ain't got time to be pissed off. So, we'll just mind mine. This shit is so irritating to me. It truly is. But anyway, we gonna get this thing started as soon as I get my ish together. Since I've been doing the readings regular all day, switch it up. It's gonna be strictly tarot and oracle. Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? Such a geek. Hopefully, y'all can hear me clearly. But you already know this is a collective reading. You know what? I'm gonna stop being selfish. I'm gonna do sign readings. So let me see who I want to start with. Who do I want to start with? You know what? Since Libra is justice, let's start off with Libra. So this is gonna be a Libra reading, and if I feel called to pull some of my cards at the end, I will. But hold on, let me put my stuff on the side so no cards be dropping all under my seat, cause I'm not getting out to get them bitches if they do. So in order to avoid that, stuff these on the sides so we don't have that problem. But anyways, this gonna be a Libra reading, y'all. So take whatever resonate and leave the rest. Now this could go for Libra, anybody with Libra in their chart. And do sign readings and amends it. But let's get it. For Libra, y'all. Up. Spirit, please give me the messages for the sign of Libra. Libra, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or you could just be in this temperance energy at this time. Card flipped over, but I don't really do those. I like for mine to fall out like that just did, you know? So, yeah, like I said, you could be this temperance energy at this time. So, Libra, you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius who is in this temperance energy. So, either you or a Sagittarius around you or that you're dealing with, they could be balanced at this time. They could be wanting to bring peace. They could be very peaceful. They could be being patient when trying to bring peace. Now, I don't know if this is someone you had a relationship with. Like I said, this could be a friend, an old friend, just someone that you dealt with, encountered, or had a situation with, to where peace was needed in the situation, balance was needed in the situation. But whoever this Sagittarius is, or you, or just both parties, needed patience in the situation and needed to do things in moderation, to bring inner peace to both parties. Or, like I said, to self, if this is you, maybe someone in a situation needed to gain a perspective of someone or a situation. Like I said, maybe this Sagittarius needed a different perspective when it came to you, Libra, so that they could bring peace to a situation, peace and tranquility, so there could be a harmonious relationship with you guys. Like I said, whether friendship, a love relationship, or what so have you. This could be a soulmate of yours, collective. You could be traveling at this time, or this person could be traveling to you. They could be traveling to you to communicate with you, to bring balance to a situation. Maybe they're traveling to you to bring communication about wanting to be at peace with you, collective. But this is the energy surrounding this reading and who could be around you or possibly coming towards you. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So you could be having good fortune at this time, collective. Maybe after this peace is brought, this balance is brought in a situation with you and a sad person, or you in a situation, once this peace is had, this could be allowing you to gain this good fortune. It could be fate for a situation to change, a situation that's changed between you and a sad person or a situation. Um, Someone could be getting karma, or it could be your karma to get good fortune, for something to change, for the will to go in your favor, collective. Like I said, we got soulmates again on the Wheel of Fortune card. So, like I said, if this is someone that you're dealing with, they could be a soulmate of yours, because it also says soulmates on here. So, like I said, Libra, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius who is your soulmate, and maybe it is fated for you guys to come together, fated for you guys to bring balance when it comes to your relationship in order for it to be harmonious. Um, you guys could be having defining moments at this time, enjoying the cycles of life, or you will be enjoying the cycles of life, stepping in your destiny. You could be gaining some sort of wealth after turmoil. You could be getting opportunities based off of your experience, things you went through. Could have went through some transformation as well. And then we have standing your ground in the reverse. This is Leo energy. So it could be a Leo that is giving up on their beliefs, or maybe this Leo in the situation wanted you to give up on your beliefs. But they could be giving in on trying to get you to give up on your beliefs. I don't know what you believe in, Libra, but whoever this Leo is, they wanted you to give up on your beliefs, or they wanted you to give in to them. So, whatever you believe in, they believe differently. And maybe they wanted you to give in to them and believe in whatever they believe in. But they could be admitting failure, because, as you see, they could be giving into the situation, just giving up, because they could be realizing that your beliefs isn't their beliefs. So whatever they were trying to do in the situation, they could not accomplish that. And that could be for you to change your beliefs. Like I said, maybe they don't like what you believe in because they believe in something different. They could not get you to change your perspective when it comes to your beliefs. Then we got making a break for it in the reverse, Aquarius energy. So there it is in the situation. that's feeling regretful. They could be confessing to you or confessing to someone about doing something that they regret. They could be trying to turn over a new leaf by confessing something that they have done. This could have been what they've done towards you, Libra, in a situation. But whatever they have done has caused them to be very regretful and has caused them to confess whatever they have done because of this regret that they feel. But after doing this, they could be turning over a new leaf, like I said. Now, this could be someone you work with or work around, but like I said, this could be an Aquarius energy. And then we have the King of Cups in the upright Pisces energy. Hello, hello. A Pisces in the upright King of Cups. They can have emotional intelligence. This could be a mature, compassionate male. They could be someone who's caring, friendly, empathetic, wise, forgiving, diplomatic, balanced, romantic, charming, devoted, family oriented, and generous. So I don't know if you were in a family unit with this Pisces collective. Maybe this is someone that's a part of your family, someone you have a family with, but this could be someone who is mature. This could be someone who sits on their throne, but they could be very compassionate and caring. So this could be someone a part of your family, as we have family oriented, or they could be a friend of yours collective. They could be wanting to be a friend of yours, and they could be wanting to be generous in the situation. So maybe this Aquarius could be confessing something when it comes to a King of Cups in the upright. This mature male. So this King of Cups could be this Aquarius friend that they're confessing something to, confessing their regret in regards to something. And because they know that this person is diplomatic and empathetic, they could have went to whoever this is and confessed whatever they've done to this person. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the upright Sagittarius energy again. So you could be filled with passion, Libra, or you could, like I said, be dealing with the Sagittarius. Now I don't know if these people are this Sagittarius friends. So there could be a Leo, an Aquarius, and a Pisces who with a Sagittarius, but they could be all, speaking amongst each other in regards to a situation, in regards to your beliefs collective. Maybe they're coming together and realizing that you are this tempered energy collective. Like I said, maybe they try to get you to believe in whatever they believe. And then we have, like I said, this Knight of Wands here. They could be hurrying in a rush to do something. Like I said, if they're coming to you wanting to bring peace in the situation, collective, they could be in a rush to do this, collective, because they could have had patience in a situation, set in thought on when and how they would come towards you to bring you this peace, collective. And as we have as well on the temperance card, travel. So they could be coming towards you in a hurry, collective, wanting to come in and balance the situation out. Now, this could be someone that wants a relationship with you, like I said, and they know in order to have a harmonious relationship with you that they need to come in peace and they need to bring balance to the situation. But this could be someone who is adventurous, they could be energetic, they could be charming, passionate, excited, confident, conceited, heroic, rebellious, brave, revolution, revolutionary, open-minded, and a free spirit, spiritual and sexy, warm, shameless, flirtatious. So this could be someone who is spiritual. If you're spiritual, Libra, they could be spiritual like you. Now, if this Leo, Aquarius, and this Pisces isn't this Sagittarius friends, this Sagittarius could also be in this King of Cups energy. This, they could be maturing, or they have matured. They could have worked on themselves, and after maturing in the situation, gaining emotional intelligence when dealing with you, or knowing how to deal with you. Maybe they had to learn how to deal with you in a situation. Maybe they had a Leo in their ear that was telling them that your beliefs was what they believed in, or they could get your beliefs to be different than what they are collective. So maybe that's why this Sagittarius energy had to be patient in a situation and pretty much hold off the communication until they felt it was the right time to come towards you with this communication to bring peace and balance to the situation, because they had to gain a different perspective. Maybe they had to see something for themselves instead of listening to whoever this Leo is in the situation. Now let's see what else. Any, oh wait, this ain't even a whole. That's funny. Now, also, too, what I'm getting is, if this is strictly a Sagittarius that you are dealing with, Libra, they could have had different beliefs, collective. And maybe after trying to challenge your beliefs in a situation, they could be giving up. They could be regretting something that they did when it comes to challenging your beliefs, collective, because maybe they thought that your beliefs was theirs. Like I said, maybe they had a different perspective of you and how you are, who you are as a person, and what you truly believed in. Maybe they thought that they could get you to believe in what they believe in, like I said. So this don't have to be other people involved. This could strictly be the feelings of this Sagittarius. So after finally admitting failure, admitting that they can't get you to believe in what they believe in, they could have been confessing to someone, or they could be confessing to you that they regret trying to change your beliefs, and they could be turning over a new leaf. So whatever they believed in, maybe they no longer believe that because they see how you are, collective. So that's what I'm also getting. Hello. So it could go multiple ways for different people in different situations. Any more, Spirit? Any more for the Libra? All right, now. All right, now. Don't get all messy. See, that's why I'm glad I took the things in my seat, because these Jones will be all over. So we got investments, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Virgo energy. So there, whoever this Virgo is, or you could have Virgo in your chart, Libra, or there could be a Virgo that played a part in this situation. Like I said, they could be getting bad news and worldly affairs. They could have a lack of purpose, a lack of common sense, and they could be irresponsible. Thank you. Can y'all hear me though? I want to make sure y'all hear me though, because I did get on here first and ask, but ain't nobody tell me. But let me know if y'all can hear me good. I be trying to speak as loud, but sometimes my voice be calm unless I'm mad. Okay, thank you. But like I said, this could be a Virgo that's involved in this situation. Like I said, if it's the first thing that I said, this could be the Sagittarius's friends around them, and maybe they had a hand in trying to alter your beliefs, collective, or maybe they swayed this Sagittarius into thinking that you believed in something else, or they could get you to give in into something that they wanted you to do, collective, or a way that they wanted you to be. I know that's right. Me too. I hope I am too. Ain't we all? If you this Libra and the Wheel of Fortune energy, you definitely got good fortune on your side. Good luck, especially if you've been in the upright. So I hope to. And then we got dreams in the reverse Scorpio energy. So there could have been a Scorpio also involved in this friend group. They could be stepping into reality. Maybe they needed clarity in a situation, collective. I don't know if this friend group could have been watching you, collective. Like I said, they could have been trying to get you to give in and do something. And in regards to trying to get you to give in when it came to something, they could have also been watching you, collective, watching to see if you would give up and give in. I say give up in the situation, give in the situation when it came to what you believed in. Or maybe they didn't, maybe they felt like you didn't really believe in what you said your beliefs were as well. So maybe they thought you was a hypocrite, collective. Well, not collective, Libra. I forgot, I'm doing signs right now. But whoever the Scorpio is, they could have gained clarity. Maybe this group, their friend group, like I said, this could be a group of friends. They could have gave this person clarity. um this person though could have poor choices. They can make poor choices, collective. They could have a lack of options and opportunities at this time. Like I said, if this was this friend group, they could all be in the reverse right now, except for this Sagittarius. The Sagittarius, and like I said, if it's not just the energy of the Sagittarius, this Pisces could also be in an upright, but everybody could be in a reverse due to them failing when it came to trying to make you give in to a situation or give in to people, give into a certain thing that they've been trying to get you to do, or a belief they've been trying to make you have. But I said this shit, the Scorpio makes poor choices. I don't know if they were the ringleader in all of this and trying to get people to believe something about you or a certain situation. Maybe they felt like they had plenty of options when it came to trying to make you give up on your beliefs, collective. Like I said, this group of friends wanted you to believe in what they believed in, wanted you to give in to something that they wanted you to do. And whoever the Scorpio is that played a part in this, they felt like they had a lot of options and opportunities to make this happen, make you give up on your beliefs. They just thought that they was the big big guy in the situation. Like anything can happen when I step into play, because this could be someone who gets a lot of options, collective. They could be somebody, as you see the thing that to me look like a head of a, you know what I'm saying? So, so they could have a big wang wang. So they could have thought that they was going to step in and be king in the situation. I'm just saying. That's how I look at it. But they could be somebody that do have a lot of options around them, so a lot of people could want them. And we got the Ace of Pentacles in the upright Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So Libra, you could have the potential for abundance. Or there could be a earth sign in the situation that has the potential for abundance. Or we already pulled this Virgo right here, the Ace of Pentacles, I'm at the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So whoever this Virgo is in the situation, a part of this friend group, they could have had the potential for abundance, but because they went along with this group trying to force you to give in to something or give up on your beliefs collective, they could have lost whatever this financial beginning is, but they had the potential to be this Ace of Pentacles in the upright. They could have gained a lot of financial new beginnings. They could have got a new job, a new business, money, investment, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, performance in a situation. But they went with this group, and now they could be getting bad news and worldly affairs collective because they had a lack of purpose and a lack of common sense when it came to working with this friend group. And then we got pain in the reverse, Libra energy. So you could be releasing pain at this time, Libra, and overcoming depression. Maybe these people wanted you to be depressed. They wanted you in a lot of pain. They didn't want you to be positive, but now you could be coming out of this depression and overcoming whatever it is that they were trying to do to you, collective. But you could be, I said collective again, Libra, but you could be being positive when it comes to the situation. You could be optimistic and you could be forgiving these people, forgiving this friend group for trying to make you give up on your beliefs. Uh, oh, snap. That's what's up. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. That's always good to hear. But yeah, I keep wanting to stay collected because I ain't do sign readings in so long. Libra, this is the Libra reading. But Libra, like I said, you could be releasing the pain because whatever these friends, this group of friends were trying to do to make you give into something and make you give up on your beliefs, it could have caused you a lot of pain. So maybe they wanted you to go through a lot of pain because they thought that putting you through a lot of pain would make you give in to a situation and make you give up on your beliefs. Uh, I can't stop saying this shit. We're going to say Libra collective. So yeah, you could be overcoming this now that they have chosen to give in and admit failure. And then we got transition in the reverse. Aquarius energy again. Whoever this Aquarius is in a situation, like we already pulled, this Aquarius is in regret and they was confessing, trying to turn over a new leaf after this thing didn't go the way that this friend group planned. So troubles could have arrived to this Aquarius. They could be jumping from the frying pan into the fire. They could have a lack of progress. Of course, it's a lack of progress if they was a part of this friend group that tried to make you give up on your beliefs and make you give in to whatever it is that they wanted you to do, collective. So, yeah, whatever these troubles are that has came to this Aquarius, obviously it got them confessing their part in the situation and got them in regret that they even took part in this little friend group to make you give up on your beliefs and give in to whatever it is they wanted you to do. Hello. Hello. And then we have making investments in the reverse, Taurus energy. So there could be a Taurus, a part of this friend group as well, Libra. They could be bad for business. They could have bad financial planning, bad financial management, and they could be not finishing what they start. So, like I said, if they are part of this friend group that tried to make you do this, give up on your beliefs and give into what they wanted you to do, they all in the reverse. Like I said, only people in the upright is you, Libra, the Sagittarius who's wanting to come in and offer you peace and balance in a situation after changing their perspective. And like I said, if they're not the ones in this King of Cup energy, it could be a Pisces as well. But there can only be two people out of this friend group that's actually in the upright. Everybody else is in the reverse. Now, maybe this Pisces set out on the sidelines. They didn't really do too much because they were the mature one in the situation. Maybe they could have been telling this friend group not to do what they were doing. I don't know. Y'all know how it fit. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, also Aquarius energy. So, yeah, this Aquarius is the main one in the reverse. So, this Aquarius could have been the leader of all this. Like, this could have been the friend that orchestrated for all these friends to come together to try and do this. But they could feel like they have a missed opportunity, and they could be they could feel like something is out of their control. They could feel left behind. They could be rude and hurtful, or they could have been rude and hurtful to you, Libra. But they could realize that they missed the opportunity with you because they wanted to sit there and do something that they shouldn't have been doing when it came to trying to change your beliefs and get you to give in to what they wanted you to do. And then we have teamwork and the upright Capricorn energy. So there could be a Capricorn that's wanting to work together with you, Libra. They could be wanting to come together as a team, or they could want you on the team to something. They could be learning something in the situation, learning from you, or wanting to learn with you or learn from you. They could be doing some research, whether if they're doing research about you, collected. I keep saying that shit. I don't think I'm not going. I don't think I'm gonna stop. So fuck it. Y'all know this shit is a Libra, and I'm gonna write it in the title when I'm done. But fuck that shit. If I say collective, it is what it is. I've been doing collective for a while now. It's just embedded in my head now. But whoever the Capricorn is, they could have grown in the situation. They could have grew on you, Libra. They could see that you're someone that's hardworking and you're committed to whatever you believe in, Libra. So they could be wanting to cooperate now with you. Like I said, they could be wanting to come together and work as a team with you. And they could be determined, or they could see that you're determined, Libra. Oh, that's what's sad. Hi, hi. But yeah, they could see that you're determined with what you believe in. They can see that you're determined when it comes to your goals. You could be dedicated to whatever it is that you believe in, and you not backing down. And this whole situation has taught these people that you not backing down. Thank you. You could be someone who is a quality person. You like quality over quantity, and you could pay attention to detail, and they could like that about you. So they could see you as a good fit to work together as a team instead of work against you. And then we have independence and wealth in the upright. So you could be gaining independence, Libra. You could be headed for success, financial stability, security, Profit, prosperity, wealth, abundance, reward through hard work, collection of investments, business, prosperity, status. Now, like I said, you could be a Libra with Virgo in your charts. And then we have lost in the reverse is getting a little dog. So we got lost in the reverse. Scorpio energy as well. So we already had Scorpio out here. You done shattered their dreams. Because this plan or whatever they had in mind to make you give up on your beliefs didn't work. And like I said, they thought they was Big Daddy Kane coming in to sway you from whatever your beliefs was. But whoever this Scorpio is, they could be now moving forward, continuing on. They could be accepting help in the situation because maybe they just really thought that they was gonna come in and do some ish, but it ain't happen that way. So maybe they feel like they need help mentally. What kind of guidance? Oh, I love you too. But they could be accepting help in a situation, or they could have been accepting help when it came to trying to make you give up on your beliefs, given what they wanted you to give into. They could be trying to heal at this time. Maybe they're getting help when it comes to trying to heal because they see that it's something wrong with them. The fact that they really thought they was going to go through with this and shit was going to go their way. So now they realizing they getting clarity. They coming to reality that they need help and they need to heal because they can realize how unhealed they are. And them being unhealed is causing them to have a lack of options because ain't nobody dealing with the BS that they own. For real. But they could be wanting forgiveness from you, Libra. Hello. Yo. You're. But they could be rejoining the world after they get this help, whether if it's from a friend or a therapist or wherever they need this help in order to help them heal from their unhealed self or wanting people to be like them or do what they do. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the upright Capricorn energy. Like we already had, there's a Capricorn that want to work with you now as a team. Now that they see that this group of friends couldn't get you to give up on your beliefs, they could see how sturdy you were in the situation and how you overcame the pain and the depression that these people tried to cause you and have you in just to do what they wanted to do, just to try to make you bend to their will. So, whoever this Capricorn is, Libra, they could be coming in, being practical, wanting to be loyal to you, like I said, wanting to work together with you as a team. They could be someone who is responsible. They could see you as responsible, Libra. They could see that you're persistent, or they could be persistent in coming towards you, Libra. They could be protective and defensive. They could be conservative, which made them see that whatever these people were doing wasn't going to work and that you were actually stronger than what these people were trying to do. But they could have been stubborn in the situation. They could be ambitious, or they could see that you're ambitious and hardworking, which they see you as someone that will gain profit, and that's why they want to work together with you as a team now. And they see that you actually finish what you start in a situation. Libra. Big Libra. But yeah, I see nothing but good things, Libra. So if you was having a tough time, it seemed like you're gonna be coming out of it. So like I said, this reading is for Libras, and also it can resonate for anybody that has Libra in their chart. So not just sun, but moon and rising as well. But you could have Virgo in your chart as well. This could be anywhere in your chart. So depending on the placement that you have, Virgo, at this time, you could be stepping into this independence and wealth. Spirit, please give me the messages for Libra. I'm getting better, yeah. I'm getting better because I was saying collective for a while. I'm so used to Libra. Hey, yo, why would they just slide down my leg like that? Like it was on the slide. All right, so we got let go. Some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in its divine timing. Excuse me. So, like I said, it could have been divine timing for you to let go of the situation, release this pain of the situation. And maybe it didn't happen when you wanted it to, but it could have happened for you in divine timing. And divine timing could be now if you're in this period of letting go and releasing the pain that this friend group could have caused you. And then we have maze. I don't know if y'all can see that. Ain't good. Even if you feel lost, there's a way through the maze. So you could have felt like it was a maze when dealing with these friends, this friend group, or these people that work together to try and make you give up on your beliefs, give in to what they wanted you to give into. You could have felt like it was a maze and there was no way out. But even through you feeling lost, there was still a way through the maze, and the maze could have just been simply you letting go and releasing the pain of the situation. Maybe you had to cry it out to release whatever pain you were feeling because it could have been deep within. So you had to release all that to get out of this maze. Hello. And then we got surprise. You may be surprised. So, Libra, you just may be surprised at what happens next. Like I said, you do for this good fortune, this wheel turning in your favor. So, you may not know when it's going to come because it could just simply be a surprise. Or you may be surprised at how well you release the pain of what these people caused you as well. So maybe you thought that you was never going to be able to let go and release pain that people caused you or these people caused you. And you could have surprised yourself because you came out of that pain. Maybe you thought that you was going to be in that pain forever. And forever ended pretty much. Hello. And then we have value. Focus on things you value or focus on things of value. So you could be focusing on things you value. So something very close to you right now that you're focusing on. This could be something that's going to gain you a lot of independence and wealth. Something that you're hard working on and you could see the value in it. So you could be focusing on things that you value. Not only just that, you could be focusing on if you have kids, you could be focusing on your kids because you value your kids. You could be focusing on yourself because you value yourself. So you could be just focusing on the things that really mean something to you, Libra. sure. And healer. And then we have admiration. It's time to think about everything you appreciate in your partner. So, like I said, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And it could be time now that you have a clear mind space, your heart is clear, and it's not all heavy with pain. You could need to take some time out to think about the things that you appreciate in your partner. Like I said, if you're dealing with this Sagittarius or going to, and we have feelings. Take the time to explore the deep emotions you experience. So you could have been in your feelings, whether about this person or about the situation. Like I said, you may needed some time to go deep and, like I said, release what you was feeling. Because you could have been feeling real deep. Your emotions went deep, 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 deep in the abyss. And you may have needed some time. And we have illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaken fantasy for real soul connection. So, if this wasn't a friend group that all did this to you, maybe you just dealt with a lot of people, a lot of relationships where you felt like they were real soul connections and they were just a fantasy. They weren't your one, but you could have been in the illusion that they were. So you could have mistaken a lot of people that came into your life that you've been in a relationship with for someone that was a true soul connection, when really they was just what you wanted, what you fantasized about, or you just fantasized about having a real soul connection. So you was putting these people on a pedestal of which they shouldn't have been. And then we have accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. Like I said, it's fated for your wheel to turn in the upright, fated for you to step into good fortune, fated for things to change and turn around in your favor, fated for you and the Sagittarius soulmate to come together, for there to be peace in the situation between you two in order for y'all to have a harmonious relationship. So, fate has in store a lot of good things for you, Libra. And then we have strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So, even though your love life could have been a home maze, but y'all souls could have been drawing each other together. You Libra and this Sagittarius, y'all souls was drawing each other together like a magnet. Because this could actually be your real, true soul connection and not no fantasy like everybody else. So these people, whether friend group or people you dealt with, they could have wanted you to be in an illusion to accept fantasy over real soul connection, over this real soul connection. But is it? I'm so blind, y'all, and this glare ain't helping me. Mia, you could email me. And we shall talk that. And pull a few more. Then I'm going to end this thing. For any more. Alrighty then. Time is it? What's on that? So we got recalling your power. So you could be recalling your power back and reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Then we have soul family. So you could be meeting your soul family at this time. You guys could be embracing each other as you see the people embracing each other in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I had. But you could be connected with your soul family. Like I said, y'all could be embracing each other, uplifting each other, or what so have you. And then we have lovers, passion, and lust. Well, obviously, this Sagittarius is filled with passion, as we see here. So, I don't think it's less when it comes to this Sagittarius that you're either dealing with or going to be dealing with. I think it's actually passion. So, the Sagittarius could be very passionate when it comes to you, collective, or they could be passionate about you and also lusting for you. And then we have everything I touch turns to gold. So you could just be stepping in this season after reclaiming your power, and everything you touch could be turning to gold because this just your season, your winning season for everything to grow and be fruitful for you. But Libra, this was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces. I holla.